Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are headed over to a Ford dealership. We are going to look at the price of these new trucks and how many are on the lot, because dealerships apparently have trouble selling trucks, and I wonder why. You know, $60,000 to $80,000 for a truck and then you got all the dealer markups and stuff like that. But we're about to pull into the dealership up here, and we'll get started on that, and we'll look at a couple of different trucks with a couple of different prices. Guarantee you a salesman is going to stop me and ask me if I need help with anything. So let's get started. All right, we're here at the dealer. I haven't even got out of the truck yet, and there's two salesmen over there, and he was already pointing at me like, hey, wait for him to get out of the truck. So let's go, and we're going to go look at some of these cars and trucks and see what the prices are on these things. And I guarantee you I get approached. Look, he's looking at me now, waiting for me to get out. So let's do it. You ready? Let's do it. This is going to be funny. I'm over here. All right, where do we start? Let's go. What do we want to look at first? I guarantee you that guy's walking up behind me. Let's see. There's some, was that some F150s right there? Oh, yep, look. Look, he's following. Do what? I'm good. No, I'm good, man. Appreciate it. Told you. Hungry for that commission check. All right, here we go. Here's a Platinum. They got it labeled as a demo. Platinum, labeled as a demo. Demo could mean that it was on the lot for a while, and like the general manager drove it around for, 5,000 miles, somewhere around in there, and then they end up putting it on the lot and marking the price down. Let's see if the sticker's still in it. Yep, it's on the other side over there. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Oh yeah, you can see it, sort of. It's a 3.5 liter hybrid, so this is a power boost. What year is this one? This one's a 2025. And if I'm seeing that correctly, that says $91,000. 91 grand for a Platinum power boost. What is this one? There's a Lariat. It's a pretty truck, don't get me wrong. This one is a 2025. I don't know if you can see it. 3.5 power boost. 75 grand. 75 grand. Do we have any? It's a FX4 package. Do we see any? Look, there's a demo. There's a 250. This 250 is not a demo. It is a 6.7 Superduty high output. 6.7 high output. It's a 2026 6.7 liter high output. You can also tell if it's a high output because it's red. The 6.7. Did you know that? 6.7 is red. Holy crap. Holy crap. Destination delivery, $2,595. So I'll tell you what, if you go in to buy this truck, tell them you're not paying that delivery fee, because you didn't tell them to buy the truck and have it delivered here, did you? So why should you have to pay for it? Just the high output engine is $13,495. Come here, look at the price on this, son. I got my son with me. Wow. 105 grand. 105 grand. Yeah. What else we got? Here's a 150. They wonder why they got so many trucks on the daggone lot. There's a lot of demos, man. This one may be a 25 or a 24 model. I bet it's a 25 because the 23s look like mine with the C-ring on them. And then the 24s, they changed them a little bit. They put the weird looking grill on them. This one may be a 24 or a 25. It's a 25 with a 2.7, $48,000. And this one is, it's a Super Crew. This one looks like it's two-wheel drive. Which entertainment package does this one have? This is the STX. Dude, it doesn't show what entertainment package it has. Sync 4. It doesn't look like it has the 204A. I can't see it on. Oh yeah, this is the 200 equipment group, 200A. What else we got over here? There's a Superduty FX4. Let's go look at that one. This one is not a high output. It's a 2026 Lariat 6.7. $92,000. I would not pay that destination delivery fee. They want them on the lot, so they should pay here. Why are they going to make the customer pay a delivery fee? I didn't tell you to order it and bring it to the lot, did I? Nope. All right. So why are you going to pass that on to the customer? Plus the taxes and fees. That one looks like a trimmer. You can usually tell it's a trimmer by the orange. Yep, trimmer. $20.25. Okay, look, this one has an addendum next to it. This is the Maruni label. This is put on when they build the vehicle. This is the addendum. This is what they add on at the dealer. So this one has the 5.0 Coyote. Okay. $69,965. There's that destination fee again, $2,195. Let's see what they added onto it. So remember, 69. They added nitrogen into the tires for $99.95, which I'm sure all they did was just put nitrogen caps on it. Look, I don't even have nitrogen caps on it. So did they even put nitrogen in it? And then an accessory package, $599, which is the rear wheel liners. These little guys right here. All right. Which brought it up to $70,000. So these are dealer. So this is the Maruni. This is the addendum. This is what the dealer added on. So they added on nitrogen in the tires. Did they even put nitrogen in it? And then they put the accessory rear wheel liners in there for $600. And you can buy the rear wheel liners for like $150. They're going to charge you $599 for that. And then $100 for nitrogen in the tires for $70,000. All right, what else we got? Let's find one with another one. Here's an FX4. There's an addendum label, Maruni and addendum. This one's a 3.5 EcoBoost. This is not the Power Boost. $66,195. XLT mid discount. Destination and delivery. What'd they add on to this one? Nitrogen in the tires. The accessory wheel well liners, which brings it up to $67,000. That's stupid. We got any more Super Duties? See any more Super Duties anywhere? Huh? Over there. Over there? Let's go find some Super Duties over there and see if they added anything onto them. Same thing with this one. 65 is the base price. I don't know if you guys can see that. 65. And then they added nitrogen in the tires and the wheel liners. Brings it to 66. And that's a F150 XLT. All right, Super Duties. That one doesn't have an addendum. This one does. This one's a high output. And it has an addendum label. All right, see, high output. So 6.7 high output. There's that stupid destination fee again. MSRP $75,515. Would they add on it? Standard equipment included, dealer added equipment and services, nitrogen in the tires for $100. Nitrogen for life for the original owner, $75,614. FX4. Where's got some more? There's one. Don't be wrong, it's a pretty truck. They didn't add a, this is a used. See, as is dealer warranty. It's a, you probably can't see it, it's a 2026 6.7 high output, $100,000. Let's see how much a cab chassis cost. And it has the addendum label. 2025 F250. It's got the 6.7 power stroke in it. There's that stupid destination and delivery fee. Just the cab chassis is 65 grand. 66 grand. With the stupid nitrogen in the tires. $66,029. I'd have them take that off because you don't know if they did it. Take the destination fee off of it because you didn't tell them to bring it here. They got to have vehicles on their lot. Other ones, state inspection. I'd have them take that off of there because they have to be inspected anyway before they sell the vehicle. There's probably a couple other fees. Dealer dock fee. I never pay a dealer dock fee. All that is for some people to do paperwork. And I'm not paying $699 for somebody to do some paperwork. So if you want the deal, you're going to take all that off. That one has a split tailgate. Is there any more Super Duties that we didn't look at?
There's a whole one.
We'll go look at that whole line of them. I do like this gray.
Yeah.
Split tailgate. It's probably locked. Yeah. As is, no dealer warranty. Lariat, demo. $2025 with a 3.5, $79,000. I can see you in the. My son found this demo, Superduty. It's a Lariat F250. Not a high output. It is a 2025. $86,000.
For a second.
We spotted a King Ranch FX4. Don't get me wrong, very, very, very pretty trucks. High output. Right up here at the front where the road is so people can see it. See the inside? It's a 2025, so it's been sitting here for a little while. Stupid destination fees. $98,635. So how did that one over there? It was $100,000. $102,000, $105,000, something like that.
$105,000.
And this one's $98,000. Here we go. Another F250 Lariat. Has an addendum label on it. This is a 2026 Lariat with a 6.8 V8. Yes, the 6.8 is a V8. It is not a V10 anymore. There's a stupid destination charge. $73,000. And there we go with that nitrogen again. $73,484. It's a long bed.
Yeah.
It's 176-inch wheelbase. So, you see my reflection in there? It does have the off-road package on it. That one's a gas. Nope, that one's a diesel. This one's a high output. Yeah. Oh, the high output. This one's a 2026. $97,000. Okay, so you can see how expensive trucks are, and they wonder why they're all sitting on. If you look behind me, all trucks, all trucks. My son, say hey. All cars, all cars. Look, here's an Explorer ST. Let's see what the price on this bad boy is. Has the 3.0 in it, and it does have an addendum label for nitrogen. This thing is $61,000, but with the nitrogen, it brings you out to 62. There's a 250 Lariat, 70 grand. Got the 6.8 liter in it. Here's another ST 2025 with a 3.0. It's got $62,000. But if you look, it's got the addendum label on the window over there. It's the nitrogen in the tires. We've seemed to have found the Broncos. And here's a two-door Bronco with the base wheels on it, the steel wheels. No tint from the factory. 2025 base, 2.3 liter, 42 grand. With your nitrogen, again, 42.8 for a base model. What's this one?
67 grand.
67 grand for a Bronco Shadow Black. There's the nitrogen in the tires again. Does this one have? This one's got 4 doors. There's a sticker, you probably can't see it. It's a 2025 67. $70 grand. We'll just call it 70 grand. 68. But you still got all these. They're all lined up. All lined up. All lined up. There's the Lincolns all lined up. All lined up everywhere. There, let me just walk like this. And they wonder why they can't sell. Look, they got a lot of demos because they're trying to get rid of them. Ooh, how much is a Lincoln? How much is a Lincoln? Ooh.
Good question.
Here's an Aviator, 2025. Oh. Twin turbocharged 3.0. 74 grand with your $100 nitrogen. Look, you see them all down there. See them all lined up. Look, rows and rows and rows of trucks. And they wonder why they can't get rid of them, because they want to charge you an arm and a leg for them. Yeah, I'm not even going back there. So while my son and I were out today, we decided, hey, let's go by the dealership and let's go see how much, because we see them on the lot all the time, right? So, and you know, working at a dealer, I get to see how much cars cost. This is not a dealer that I work at, but they're charging $70,000, $65,000 even for a base model vehicle. You know what I mean? And they wonder why they don't sell, and then they're adding on $100 nitrogen, which are they actually putting nitrogen in it? So it's just dumbfounding. And GM's going through the same thing with all their, you know, high prices and stuff. Have you seen the High Country? How much those things cost? About 105 grand. But there's a what is this over here? That's a ST. What is this? Oh, that's a Mustang Mach-E. 54 grand. 2025, 54 grand with your $100 nitrogen. So there's a couple of fees in there that you can take off. Wheel and deal. If they want to sell you a vehicle, they'll do what they can to sell you a vehicle. Don't let them. These are all Mustang Mach-E's. I don't see any actual Mustangs on the lot, but unless they're over here. There's that Mustang on the other side of that Mach-E, but that's somebody's car. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Let's go look at the used lot. All right, here's a good one. Here's an F150 XLT. This one's new. Rocky Ridge. Fox factory vehicles. Base price is $71. But then it says right here on the addendum, see the Rocky Ridge addendum, which is not on this side of the vehicle, but look, it brought it up to $100,000. So let's go on the other side, because if you see through the other side, there's another addendum label over there. Let's go see if that's it. Rocky Ridge. Rocky Ridge. $28,000 it adds onto the truck. 6-inch suspension lift, 22-inch black off-road wheels, 35-inch premium all-terrain tires, Rocky Ridge caliper covers. They're covers. What else does it have? Speedometer calibration, body color fender flares, power running boards, painted fenders, performance exhaust, Rocky Ridge custom stitch, leather seats, tinted front windows, Rocky Ridge windshield banner, bedside graphics, exterior badge, front bumper cap, 20-inch LED light bar. It's probably on the front. Bluetooth rock lights, Rocky Ridge puddle lights, hood accent graphics. It's FMVSS compliant and a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. It added $28,000 onto it. There's your banner. There's the LED lights in the grill. There's the wheels. Some $15 caliper covers from Amazon. Let's go look at the used. Oh, what's this one? This is a demo. It's an XLT. It's a 2025 3.5 power boost. $67,000. But they put nitrogen in it. They put the accessory wheel liners in it and a wheel and tire package for $9 grand. Brings it to $76,000. Wheel and tires for $9 grand? I don't think so. All right, we got a white 5.0 Mustang. 2025 5.0, $61,000. It's a pretty car, don't get me wrong. It's a pretty car. But we found a Ranger Raptor over here. Let's go see what the price on that thing is. I think it was this black one. Yeah. It's a Ranger Raptor. Ranger Raptor 3.0 2025. 60,000. Dealer admin or dealer addendum $5,000. Nitrogen in the tires $99. $65,000. So they're trying to squeeze every little bit that they can. There's Broncos down there. They didn't have a whole lot of Mustangs, so that salesman right there would be the third one asking if I need help. There was one that tried to catch me when I got out of the car. Then another one when we came over here to this lot, and then this guy right here. Yeah, we're good, man. Told you. All right, so we're getting ready to leave the dealership now. Some of those prices are ridiculous, and we got approached by 3 salesmen. 3. I get it; they're just doing their job. They need to sell vehicles. They don't make any money unless they sell a vehicle, but I get it. But they watch you pull into the parking lot and then they wait to see what you're going to do. Like, they were literally pointing at me. They were standing over there next to those flags and they were pointing at me, waiting for me to get out. You saw it. And as soon as I hopped out, he started beat feeding. We were walking the other way and I could see him behind me. And I turned around. He's like, "You need help?" I was like, "No, we're good, man. I appreciate it." I get it. He's just doing his job and he's trying to sell these $100,000 vehicles. So with that being said, I think the prices of things need to come down, especially with the quality of the build most of these are facing, and that's all manufacturers. So I love you guys. Thanks for joining my son and I on this little adventure around the dealership, looking at all these insane prices. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.